All right, I had a little confrontation with a delivery driver. That was the first out of two this day. So, anyways, we're approaching Erie Street at Simcoe Street, and I'm going to try to show you these houses. This delivery driver was in my way. We've got the Baptist church there. I'll show that one more time. But if you see that big gray house in the back there with the metal roof, that house was one of the very first houses in Cedardale, which is now part of Oshawa, and actually had horse stables intact for many, many years. I'm assuming they just demolished them, but they had maintained them and converted them into a garage, which was kind of cool. Just kind of an old part of history. And you can tell that that was probably a very large family that had lived in there at one time. This house that I'm coming up to in a minute, I would say it's probably 100 years old, or at least near there. I always liked remember the old Archie Bunker house with the small window beside the door? I love that look. And it actually, I'm going to show you in a second here, they kept the horse stables in the back. I do believe they converted them into offices, but if you see the red brick with the black roof there behind the gates, that's the old horse stables, which, a lot of towns, they might have the old century homes, but they take down the stables. So that's actually I hope that's at one time declared a heritage property. I don't think it is as of yet. I think I don't know if I had mentioned it's the house. It houses a newspaper right now. And there's those good old apartments. I think everybody would know someone that lived there at one time or another. We're approaching the old New Dragon Chinese restaurant. Have great memories there. We always got our Chinese food from there. Over 50 years it had been there. They used to have Chinese relics under the desk where you'd order from. And funny memory I have from there, the owner, when I was younger, he gave me a bunch of canned cat food and had me feed the outdoor cats while he was on vacation. Kind of a strange request from a restaurant owner, but hey, that's an old little garage. I just love the shape of it. It's so old, and I think this changed owners multiple times. But they must do okay because there's always cars being worked on. I do believe that's a small car lot there now.